Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and my god damn, this episode of Mandalorian was good. So I'm going to review Season 2, Episode 1 of Mandalorian. And it's called Chapter 9. And it's called, literally just called Chapter 9. Wait, why is it just called Chapter 9? Why is it doing it to me? My god. Mandalorian, see, like, it's... I'm going back. It's listed called Chapter 9, okay. But... Episode, 1 of Mandalorian was great. So, Mando, that fight scene, where he's goes into the two like creatures that you see as Jabba's royal guards in Return of the Jedi. They're fighting. Mando goes into the ring, wanting information. They fight. Mando ultimately goes to Tatooine because he's finding this person that so happens to be, that so happens to have Boba Fett's armor. Like literally, you can clearly tell that's Boba's armor that this guy is wearing. I'm purposely going not dive into certain aspects of this episode because I still want. If you guys haven't seen the episode, I still want at least some things to be like, whoa. But yeah, this guy has Boba's armor. Not Boba. Mando wants Boba's armor back. And then the guy said, no. We have to make me. And he said, do you really think that the kid, this alien kid being Baby Yoda, that we should do this from the kid? Mando says, he's seen worse. And it looks like they were going to have a standoff up until a rumbling occurs on Tatooine. And it turns out to be a Kayet dragon. I don't know if it's like a native to Tatooine, but it's on Tatooine. I know it's in one of the Star Wars books I have been reading. Jump cut time. So I was wrong. It's not in. Wait on. One more time. It might be in the Book of Seth. BRB. Okay, so it's not in any of the Star Wars books I've read. At least when I skimmed over it, I did not see it. But I'm guessing that Kayet dragon is are native to Tatooine. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me, please. So, oh yeah, keep in mind, of course, Mando has ship problems. So we see that one woman that we seen in a previous episode of Mando when Mando goes on Tatooine. It's this mechanic lady. She has a team of pit droids. And if you've seen season 1, you know who I'm talking about. She makes a return. She's excited to see Yoda, Baby Yoda again. It's nice seeing her again. She is definitely one of the cool characters of Mandalorian, in my opinion. So, of course, he gets his ship repaired. Fast forwarding to the whole seeing the guy in Boba's armor, wanting it back, the Kayet dragon rumbling near yada yada. Apparently, the Tusken Raiders and Moss city they're living in has beef. Mando is able to strike a deal where unless one side aggravates the other, there will be peace if they work together to kill the Kayat Dragon, because the Tusken Raiders also wants to kill the Kayat Dragon. And so, and I could be butchering the name, I forget the pronunciation already. But they team up, the two tribes plus Mando teams up. And it's this intense fight. They lure it out. Weak point is his stomach. They lure it out. It's an intense fight. Of course, they won. And it's really good. I found the show to be good. And, one of the deals with the guy who had Boba's armor was they'll work together as long as he gives Boba Fett's armor to Mando. And he does. They kill, and it was great. I have a strong feeling that we'll see this guy again in a future episode. And then, as I thought the episode was going to be over, as Mando's riding through the distance, we get this cameo that it has been one of the rumored cameos. And when I saw it, I was like, what? And this one, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you do not want to get who this rumored cameo is, I advise you guys to stop watching this episode right now and watch the episode to come back. We see Boba freaking Fett. Boba freaking Fett. So I swear to fucking God, the whole Boba Fett armor tease was supposed to be a tease, like the whole Boba Fett armor showcasing was supposed to be a goddamn tease to the motherfucking armor that we see in Boba Fett. Just to say, hey, we're gonna see Boba Fett later in this episode. And then, like, it turns, if Boba sees Mando with his armor, and then he turns around, off. So we're going to see Boba, I'm guessing in episode 2. So I'm guessing a good chunk of episode 2 is going to be on Tatooine. Does that mean we're going to see the Slave One? The Slave One being Boba's ship. Does that mean we're going to see the Slave One? In my previous video, I said that the only character that I really want out of the rumored cameos is Ahsoka Tano. Because the whole, I gotta take this thing back to its kind. And it's kind of being a Jedi, not necessarily baby like Yoda species, because I do want Disney to honor George Lucas's wishes. And since they did him wrong with the sequel trilogy, and you can argue against it, Bob Iger even confirmed that they did him being George Lucas, wrong. And George Lucas was mad. He was mad. And I'm still hoping that his kind, as we see Mando saying in the trailer for season 2, is the Jedi, not the species, or Force wielding. And he could easily mistake Ahsoka as a Jedi. But again, like I said in my last video, I do believe Ahsoka is a great Jedi. Besides a Jedi. And this could be a cool way. And, this could be a cool way to introduce... Crap, I did not want to do this. I was messing with my PlayStation, but this could be a cool way to introduce Grey Jedi into canon. Because I do believe that they said they decanonized Grey Jedi. Which means this book is no longer canon then. The Jedi Path. But as far as I am concerned, this is canon. This book is canon. I do not care what Disney says. This book is canon for me. The Jedi Path. And an old friend of mine said, I don't know how well you can see it, but somewhere on this page, pause it if you have to, it says Grey Jedi. Grey Jedi, right here. I don't know how well you can see the writing. I highly recommend you guys getting this book if you're a big Star Wars fan and a Jedi believer. But yeah, in terms of Boba, I'm really hoping they'll explain how Boba survived the offense of like Jabba's palace in Return of the Jedi, because I think the name is Tamor More. Let me look up his name real quick, just so I won't steer you guys wrong. Tamira Morrison. He played Jango Fett in Attack of the Clones, and he's going to be Boba Fett. Which makes sense, he's going to be Boba Fett because Boba Fett is a clone of Jango. So this also confirms, because there's been this theory going around that Boba Fett was killed by the time of like Empire Strikes Back, and someone else was parading as Boba Fett. This confirms. This episode confirms that theory is out the window. Unless if they going to have it where Boba Fett for Empire guys armor taken away from him, and sometime between Empire and Return of the Jedi he got his armor back. But I am excited to see Boba Fett, Tamira Morrison playing him as well. Here's the thing. With those rumored cameos to happen in Mandalorian, I'm not saying that I would not be excited to see them. Guess I would be. Clearly I am excited to see Boba and intrigued at where they're going to take him. Just what it might worry is them. Season 2 will feel like feel claustrophobic, like the cameos will be overshadowing the story. That's my biggest fear at the moment. And right now it's too soon to tell, and yes, I am excited to see Boba Fett in Season 2. Some more of Boba. Right now I don't really have any theories of Boba per se, outside of somehow he's going to get his armor back. And he has to be like in Attack of the Clones, Boba had to be like what, 8-ish, 10? He was pretty young in Attack of the Clones. And then the original trilogy took place like 20-ish years after the prequels. And the Clone Wars took about 25 years. 5 years to go before it ended. So at this point, Boba will have to be in his 50s, 40s or 50s, late 40s or like early 50s, approximately. That's so yeah. I'm excited to see where, like I said, where season 2 would take Boba. So, I thought this episode did a good job. I really like how they went to Tatooine. Definitely felt nostalgic because essentially that's where our journey in the Star Wars universe started. And I'm going to bring in the sequel trilogy a bit here because Disney Star Wars. And that's where our journey ended. Our journey began with Luke Skywalker on Tatooine, or Anakin Skywalker if you want to say, as a slave boy on Tatooine. And it ended with Rey Palpatine on Tatooine. Argue with me all you want. I'm still calling Rey a Palpatine, not Skywalker, because she's a Palpatine. Fight me. But what do you guys think about Mandalorian episode 1 of season 2? Let me know in the comment section down below. And what are your guys' thoughts for theories for episode 2 of Mando? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm excited. I'm excited. The Star Wars journey in me is excited. I have not been this excited about Star Wars. I don't think since Clone Wars Season 7. I don't think I was this excited for Rise of Skywalker. And I was, to a certain extent, excited for that movie, to see where it went. I was disappointed in many parts of Rise of Skywalker, but nonetheless, I was still excited to a certain extent for Rise of Skywalker. I know with Clone Wars, I was a bit more excited with Clone Wars than Rise of Skywalker. And I think I'm a bit more excited with Mandalorian Season 2 than I was with Rise of Skywalker. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought about the first episode of Season 2. And what is your guys' theory about Episode 2 of what will happen in Episode 2. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. And may the Force be with us all.